Hey guys, so I am making a video for my book report in Authentic Christianity, and the book that I read was How Much Is Enough by Arthur Simon. Don't know if you can really see that, it's not really good. Anyway, ISBN number to this book. Don't know if you can really see that. Anyways, so the summary that I have for this is: in a world filled with both prosperity and poverty, how can Christians handle their finances in a way that honors God? In How Much Is Enough, Arthur Simon takes an uncompromising look at America's wealth, reflecting what dominates the hearts and motivates of its people. He diagnoses Western civilization as sick with affluenza or runaway materialism and shows readers how to reject the disease and set new priorities. So, my thoughts on this book at first, I don't know, let's see, how do I say this? I don't like the way that he went about the book. It's not like he was trying to make like conversation within the book. Like he was like really sitting there with you, but it was more preachy, I guess you could say, if that's a word. But there was a couple things that I have that I really liked actually, and I think it was an example from in chapter 1 about the young synagogue leader that had asked Jesus what he had to do to inherit eternal life. And Jesus had just reminded him of the commandments, and he had said that he was fine since he was a kid, like he hasn't done anything bad, anything bad. But Jesus had told him, hey, you're lacking something still. He said, sell everything you have and give to the poor, and you will have treasure in heaven. When he heard that, he was sad because this guy was a really wealthy man, and he didn't want to give away all of his things. And that so there's also a part in this book that I actually do agree on, and it does say that it doesn't matter if you really think about it, that it doesn't matter if you're rich or if you are poor. In certain situations, some things just never seem like they're good enough. And I do agree, like we all have those times, but I mean, the way that story went in that book where the rich man kind of was upset that he had to sell everything because Jesus had told him to, and he felt upset how ungrateful he was. Even though he did want eternal life, that was what Jesus told him to do, and he didn't want to do that. That was just sounded a little ungrateful to me. Like it's like he wanted it, but he didn't want it bad enough.